fade. All right, so time to explain what I'm doing. My name is Gary, first of all, and this is a double neck Z-tar. It's a 6-string guitar with a touch controller that you can assign to different voices. Down here you have pads that you can send different patches so I can get different sounds. I'm using the Headrush looper board for drums, and then also recording the, time to show you some stuff, also recording the loops. That's this thing. It's designed for the floor, but it's got this touch screen that's great. 4 tracks of looping. Now, it's not the best looper in the world, but it is good for what it is. It's got great effects that I have all toggled off, because the effects are coming from the MPX G2 Lexicon, and then the keyboard sounds are up here on the SC88, 880. So it's the rack mount version of the 88. And here's the star of the show. It's the Morning Star foot controller that I just acquired to be able to control all this MIDI that I've got going on. Now, previously I used the PMC-10. You can see there, and it wasn't cutting the mustard. It's old technology, and so I'm using it to control the other thing, the Morningstar MC6 Pro. And I've got that hooked up to a couple of expression pedals, and that's the guitar volume in, and that's all it's doing. I also, not that I've used it in that performance, but I also, excuse me a second, am using now the TX33 Yamaha. And the cool thing about that is it's got a joystick, and I can assign that joystick, I already have, to the joystick on the Zetar. So let me just show you that, and then I'll go ahead and stop. So I don't think I have it called up here. And it's called up there. I don't seem to have the joystick mapped right now. Oh well. But I didn't use it in that performance anyway. Now that song was How High the Moon? Pretty much. And so I can play on the fly. Now of course the Zetar has these touchpads, so I can control the guitar effects, and then the joystick click is controlling the on-off of the loop. So I've got more controls here than I know what to do with. Okay, one last thing and then I'll let you go. And that is the drums. I was using a sample drum on the Headrush looper board. One of the nicest things about it is that you can store digital audio, store loops. And it's got drum loops built in, but then I also put some in. Sampling, of course, these days, if I had the desire, I could spend a little money and get some really great drum loops. But at this point, it's pretty modest. So bass. Drums, see if I can do it at the same time. I can't. And then down here, I've got a little bit of keys. But mainly if I want keys, I do it down here. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Thanks for listening, Gary in Norman, Oklahoma. I've got a gig at Weird Wednesday next month here in Norman, and so I'm gearing up to provide a performance, half an hour. I don't know if it'll be weird enough, because it's right there in the title, Weird, and what I'm playing seems to be pretty intelligible. You decide. Thanks for listening. Live looping with the Zetar, the Headrush looper board, and whatever's in the rack here. Bye.